Hello everybody, and just here, and welcome back to Magia Record, episode 11. I wanted to say the penultimate one, but no, the first season has 13 episodes, so we are not quite nearing the finale yet. I mean, we are nearing it, but we aren't quite as near as I thought we would be. And even if we were nearing the finale, the knowledge that there are more seasons kinda, well, maybe not invalidates it, that's the wrong way to put it, but lessens the impact, I guess, a little bit. Besides, we also know that the story is based on a gacha game, and chances are the story of the gacha cannot be contained within just 13 episodes. So it's more likely that we will end on a note, end on something, on an event that was also the ending of a chapter of the story of the game, or the end of an event, or something like that. But yeah, regardless of that, let's talk about episode 10, maybe. What exactly happened in episode 10? I wanted to say that surprisingly little, but that's a thing that I always want to say, and that's a thing that almost never actually holds true. So I learned to start doubting myself whenever I believe that there isn't much that happened, because probably a lot has happened. First and foremost, there was a fight with Alina Gray after Iroha, Sana, and Surana was with them? I'm not sure. Iroha and Sana, for sure, they got out of the virtual world. Alina started attacking them with witches, or rather, captured the witches that got out, and then there was a fight with her, and she was using witches as No, she wasn't. She wasn't using witches as Pokemon. She was capturing them for future use, not so much using them for combat. At least later on, after she was attacked by Mami. Something like that. In any case, Alina didn't lose her witches, at least not all of them. She made it away with a few filled up Pokeballs. Pokecubes, rather, witch cubes, I guess you could call them. It turns out Mami joined the organization, joined the Magius as one of the wings, which is surprising, honestly. Although, I guess it is surprising because we are led to believe that the Magius are an evil organization, or at least shady. But after many things that we've learned, it turns out that Magius maybe is shady but isn't evil. They just have a different way of going about saving magical girls. Essentially, that's their goal. So I guess it might make sense that Mami actually joined forces with them. Then they just run off. And that's it. And that's it. Sana joins as another member of the boarding house, as another member of the family, of the found family that they all created together. And so we go to some shopping mall to pick up some mugs for everybody, so that everybody has their own mug, her own mug, including Sana, so that she can feel included. She still doesn't feel included, because of course it's not going to be that easy. Makes perfect sense. And then she goes to her family home and just takes one last look at what's going on, right? Oh, my mom still leaves me food, they still believe I'm just a chunibyo, but all in all, they just kind of forgot about me. It's kind of bittersweet, right? Because sure, they live entirely without you, and it's as if you never existed, but at the same time, there is that a little bit of care, right? Someone still leaves her food. Someone still cares enough to do that, right? So there's that really bittersweet element to that. In any case, Sana grabs her things into a duffel bag and comes back to the boarding house, and now she's much more included. She feels much more included. She can cook, so she's gonna be doing some cooking, and she has friends, she has new family, she even got the same meal that was by her doorstep. So hey, cool, that's cool. And lastly, after credits, we see Mifuyu wondering about what's going on, and believing that there is no chance to mend her relationship with Yachiyo anymore. And the Amane twins arrive and cook her some food. And I guess that does it for the summary. It's not the greatest summary, but it is a summary. It'll have to do. What do I expect from today's episode? I don't know, honestly. We are again left without any, like, lead, right? Without any particular... We do have an overarching plot, right? But we don't have any element of our heroes are in the forest and their goal is the city of Pipeborough. And they need to go to the city of Pipeborough because there is an adventurer Ramuel there who will lead them to the Demon Lord Castle, right? So we know that if we're in the forest now, we're probably gonna arrive to Pipeborough, then we're gonna meet Ramuel, and then we're gonna go to the Demon Lord's Castle. In this case, I don't really have any leads. Probably another rumor, maybe something with the wings of Magius. We have seen the Magius in the previous episode. That also matters. We have seen a little bit of them. One of them has that like graduation university cap. Then there's the other one. They are most probably roommates of Ui, and that gets confirmation from Sana, who says that she recognizes the name of one of Ui's roommates as the name of one of the Magius. So I was probably correct in my assessment that the three of them are the three Magius. Why wasn't Ui there? Well, I don't know. I have no clue. Maybe she's turned into an AI supervising it all. Maybe she turned into the Uber witch over Kamihama City and her friends are like watching over it or something. I don't know. I have no fucking clue. We shall see. We shall see in today's episode. So how about we just start watching it? To do that, you will of course need your subs to follow along with me. I'm gonna need my sound to hear what's going on in the show. And I'm also gonna have to ask you guys for your support. Support the channel monetarily on Patreon or YouTube, linked down below or not. Share my content, spread the word, it costs you nothing and helps a lot. And with all of that out of the way, we can start watching episode 11 of Magia Record in 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, so they also exist in like the real world, the Magius. Like, is it possible for Iroha to just meet them in the nearest 7-Eleven? Lo and behold, Iroha. Waiting for the Amanes? Waiting for the Amanes. Probably. That finger animation. Waiting for someone. Probably hoping to find some information about Ui. Yeah, I mean, that is her goal after all. We kinda lost sight of it, at least I did. Kinda lose sight of it because we were focusing so much on the rumors, right? We need to find the rumors, we need to get rid of the rumors, etc., etc. And the whole storyline of having to find Ui was kind of sidelined. But that is Iroha's main motivation. So, yeah. And now we're gonna see Sana in the opening, aren't we? In that one scene where everybody is in front of the boarding house. Or was it in the ending? No, I think it was the opening. Yep, there she is. And that means our team is complete now because there's no more spots in that shot. Unless like 2 more people on each side, or rather 1 more person on each side for a total of 2 more people. Yep, that's our confirmation. Bouncing up and down on the jellyfish. No, she is one of the Magius. Okay, that's the angle you're taking. They're probably kept there hostage. They're wearing school uniform. You're not hiding. Yoink. Yeah. Not out in the open. Cafe Charinel. That's a very nice cup. Is that running water? Because she wants to find her sister. That's a very good angle to take, Iroha. A sister will understand a sisterly bond, right? What's... Is it a secret identity? I didn't think it's some sort of a secret identity. She's not exactly like hiding or wearing a mask while henshined or anything of the sort. Ah, the shaft neck. Aren't you like looking for recruits? Maybe Iroha would be willing to join you? Right, that's a possibility. Oh, so that's what she was looking at. I thought it was some sort of a brooch or a hairpin. That's a lot of gesticulation. You're chipping in, whether you like it or not. Okay. Sure. That's a great way to announce that you can meet the leader of a secret organization. Let's go. Another. Oh, that's a witch. Another amazing looking store, by the way. Oh, not just a witch, it's the Magius. Where we dropping, boys? And this track again. That's your concern? Felicia, of course, running off on her own. Okay, our job is done here. We can escape. Nope, you're gonna have to fight the witch, whether you like it or not. Don't say it. That's how you ensure that it's not going to be a quick one. Whomst. Oh, maybe it was actually. Who's gonna steal them? Nope. Hello, Mifuyu. Why'd you come here in person? Instead of meeting in some back alley or something? She's gonna see the new mugs and flip? She's gonna see the new mugs and flip. Or it's the old mugs. The Mifuyu's mug and that Yankee girls. She gonna break it? Jelly much? Maybe not. What's with the creepy music, though? I mean, you kinda are an enemy. Yeah, you wanted an in into the Magius. Of course. I wonder what's the answer gonna be. Straight into being a wing, not even a feather. Probably is. Maybe don't spill all of the beans, Iroha. Sup. Okay. Yes, gladly. Yeah, that seems fair. Hello, Yachiyo. Jelly much. Oh, of course. Oh my god, they were roommates. Yeah, fair assessment. That's because she's not fine. Yeah, that's an understatement. Also, those cables laying on the ground are a hazard. Ominous music again, and number 2 on the shelf for some reason. Excusez-moi? What? And she's gonna be distancing herself. For some reason. She's a model. Yeah, she's really being unusually cold. It is the best shot she has at learning something about Ui. That's fair. Watch it not actually be anywhere on the map. Oh, okay. Oh. They remembered the coordinator exists. Another rumor, okay. Memory manipulation. Could it be how Ui was raised? Manipulated the memory of the world? uh, isn't Kaede missing? Okay, so she was found, but she's in a bad shape. Told what? That you joined the Magius? That would be one thing that comes to mind. No answer. Running along an abandoned rail bridge, Naruto running. Hello, Kyuubey. Oh? Oh, okay. I thought she made contract with Kyuubey. Yeah, that's one constant about when he appears, I guess. And of course, Felicia wouldn't be folding down her her raincoat. Memories. Where are you going, Yachiyo? Oh, it's not Yachiyo. It's Rena. Yeah, what's up with you? Sure. Yeah. Okay, let's hear it. I mean, color me intrigued. Absolutely. But I kinda agree that why just tell it to Rena? That's correct. Are those memories or something? Whomst? Oh, it's one of the roomies. Yep. Cue the ending. Okay. So, everything that we are set up to learn, we will learn in the next episode. God damn it. God damn it. Oh, this episode did a lot. This episode did a lot. Now I'm honestly, I'm suspicious of Yachiyo. Maybe it's the Magius who's the good guys, and Yachiyo is the bad guy. I don't fucking know, man. I don't even know anymore. It wouldn't be too out of the left field if that was the case. Are Yachiyo's expressions different in the ending? Am I tripping? Or does she at times look like more tired than usually in the ED? Maybe I'm just tripping. Maybe I'm just trying to create a narrative. Oh, that just doesn't exist, but who knows? Nothing after credits. Oh boy. Let's watch it again. Absolutely, let's watch it again. That's me for you and two people with obstructed faces. More or less obstructed faces. Let's go back. Not that much back. And yeah, we get we have it reiterated that Nemo is with the Magius. I love Yachiyo and Tsuruno here. Tsuruno just grabbing Yachiyo, then trying to lean in, but Yachiyo just pushing her away. And it's like completely. I like that it's completely silent and completely in the background. There isn't some big show of, what are you doing, Tsuruno-san? Don't do that. Don't lean on me, or, you know, something like that. It's just there in the background. It's just happening as we watch it. Yeah, the direct way to find them is through the people we know. Apparently, the Amane twins, or at least one of them, has a secret identity. I would not be able to tell that it's supposed to be a secret identity. She looks the exact same. She doesn't even like change hairstyle or clothes for that matter. Her clothes when she's henshined don't look much different than her clothes when she's not henshined. Yeah, but I guess it's just a narrative tool, kind of like Clark Kent. Clark Kent with glasses, and without glasses, it's Superman, right? About Tsukasa Tsukuyo. This is actually smart. A dead man's switch, basically. Right? If she were to not return, her friends would, of course, start looking for clues. They would go through her things and they would find this. And the true identity of Tsukuyo, or Tsukasa, I think, maybe, would be exposed. As much as a secret identity that it is, I guess. I really like this cup on a tall stem, tall leg. It would absolutely just keel over and spill everything the first bump the table gets, but it just looks nice. Shaft neck. And we are buying some coasters. I love this store. It's like a... it's, first of all, extremely solar punky. And I love it because of that. Second of all, it's just so bright and cozy, and it's... I love it. If I had a store, I would love to decorate it this way and plant a motherfucking tree in the middle. It's just so cool how this show makes completely mundane locations anything but mundane. Store with ceramic. It could just have been shelves of plates and platters. But no, this is very homely, right? This isn't a cabinet that would be at a store. This is a cabinet that you would have at home. And there's the grass, there's the bushes, there's the tree. It's anything but what we would have expected it to be. Same goes for the store with the mugs. It also was a completely mundane location that was turned anything but mundane. The police station. I really thought that this is gonna become something... Sorry, it's late. Something more, this fight, that maybe because they are without Yachiyo, they don't have enough firepower or something like that, but no, apparently it's just an afterthought, essentially. I was wondering what's the deal with this, because this soul gem is entirely black. Whoever owns it should be a witch. Should have become a witch long ago. No, what the fuck am I talking about? This is not a soul gem. This is a grief seed. This is a grief seed. Yeah, okay. It makes perfect sense. Don't mind me, I'm just being stupid today. Those are very interesting lights on the ceiling. Wild Mifuyu appears, and those lamps. If it's not chairs, it's lamps. Every single lamp is completely mismatched. They're dragged into the middle of the room. Not even the middle of the room. Also interesting how this entire room is empty and there's just one single spot that's, like, livable. The environments in this show are just completely fucking wild. I used to stop here all the time for 7 straight years even. So of course she knows her way around. I really thought that she's going to flip her shit when she notices that there are, like, different mugs, right? Oh, I thought Yachiyo is going to continue using her mug, the mug that I bought her, or the mug that we bought together, but you have come to replace me. But no. No, she's fairly calm and collected, although I do get the distinct feeling that under that calmness and collectedness there is some boiling rage. I don't know why I get that feeling, but I certainly do. I know that Yachi would never forgive the Magus. I wonder why. I wonder what's the, like, personal beef that Yachiyo has with the Magus. right? Because you'd think that, hey, my friend that I haven't seen for so long decided to join the Magius. I'm just gonna go with her, or at least I'm going to try to understand her. But no, Yachiyo would rather completely cut off the friend that she thought she lost and was miraculously found, rather than joining Magius. So there has to be some personal beef, not just on the level of, oh, the Magius are a menace, they're creating rumors, but something that has to do with Yachiyo directly. Of course, I knew that this question is going to appear sooner or later. Will you be willing to join the Magius? And I honestly thought that Iroha would agree. I know nothing about Ui Tamaki. But yeah, if you joined as one of the wings, like, you wouldn't have to bother with us. You would be free to go through the rumors. The rumors would probably just not attack you either. You would have completely free reign. Also, really cool camera work, that like foreshortening. I think it's called foreshortening. I know nothing about Ui, but then again, I don't exactly know everything about the wings. This is interesting that not even a wing, because Mifui is one of the wings of the Magius, knows every other wing. Curious. I simply can't ignore the rumors or witches. This is fair. And it really shows Iroha's character, that she doesn't have that, one-track mind of, oh, sister, this helps me find sister, so I go in that direction, but rather has some, like, deep morals about her, right? She just cannot ignore the rumors or the witches. She can't ignore all the evil they cause in the world. Uh, I love how she just casually uncovered the window and they're just looking through. That's great. Lecture about what the liberation of all magical girls actually entails. I was really hoping we're gonna get there in this episode and we're actually gonna hear out that lecture and I'm actually gonna learn what the fuck is the deal with the Magius. But no, no, alas. We have so much setup in this episode, and the payoff is going to be entirely in episodes 12 and 13, if not in future seasons. That's why you couldn't leave them alone. She's blushing, which means that she tried to build that standoffish persona. She wasn't like that. She was probably very friendly, very helpful, but something changed her. I wonder what, though. Also, very interesting, like Mifuyu's actions. Deep inside, I think she still wants reconciliation with Yachiyo. If she didn't, she wouldn't be entertaining the thought that, oh, she probably will not forgive me now. Right? She wouldn't even be thinking of Yachiyo potentially forgiving her for whatever she's done. She would just cut her off, and that's that. They're enemy, they're nobody, etc., etc. But no, she still keeps her in her thoughts. I really thought that Mifui is going to try to, like, put out that olive branch towards Yachiyo, but apparently not. And then there's this. Then there's this. Number 2 in a corner for some reason. Lovely. You made so many friends for me. say 3 dressed up Yachiyos with plain face masks. I know, man. I don't know. Sacrifice? I have no clue. Yeah, I legit have got nothing. Looking at herself and being very standoffish. I wonder why. I wonder if it has something to do with... Oh. Having friends is somehow a negative thing for Yachiyo. I don't know how, but somehow. She's trying to distance herself to protect her friends. That's the vibe I'm getting. Where are you, Meguka? There it is. Yachiyo distances herself from friends to protect them from herself. Somehow. I don't know how. But the fact is, she's been living in this boarding house all alone. She didn't offer lodging to anybody. The one friend that she had left for somewhere, probably the US or something. They only communicate every so often via phone. And she was very prickly and very distanced from everybody at the very beginning. Right? She really didn't want to involve herself with anybody, with any friends, anything of the sort. Then, over time, she mellowed out. She started inviting more and more people to the boarding house. She started having more and more fun. She started smiling. She started forgetting herself. Mifuyu reminded her of something. Now, she's distancing herself again. Because she believes that for whatever reason, she cannot have friends. For their own good, I believe. Yeah, I wonder what's up with that. This episode really raised a metric ton of questions. Then there's this. Why is the coordinator standing? And what's her face? Momoko? What other blondes are there? Momoko. Has to be Momoko. Because it can't be Mami, so it has to be Momoko. Momoko is sitting. And the coordinator is standing. You would expect it to be the opposite, right? The coordinator, the one who, like, takes care of all the magical girls, she would be sitting on her throne. And whoever is currently here at her place would be standing next to her. This is completely opposite. I wonder why. Rumor of the Memory Museum. It allows you to manipulate memories. Recall things you've forgotten. Forget things you want to forget. Browse through your memories. Take a peek at them. Edit them. Whatever you want to do, you can. This is how you can tell in this show that things are getting shady. Lighting from behind, but the eyes are still slightly glowing. You aren't going to tell Rena and Kaede about this. About what? I've been looking at her for that, like, Magyu spin, but no such thing. Kaede is in no shape for that, so she was found at least. Does Rena know about it? It'd be better if you at least told Rena rather than have her find out on her own later. Yeah, what's the deal with that? Yachiyo doesn't even answer anymore. Kyuubey is here because, again, the Memory Museum is a rumor, so of course the Kyuubey would be here. It has nothing to do with me. It does. It has to do with every magical girl. It involves every magical girl out there. Her eyes were hidden, and I'm just kind of looking into maybe her eye color changed, but no, this was more or less her eye color that I can see from the like game art, I think, that's used here. I thought that maybe she has Kaede's eyes now, and Kaede just was impossible to save, so she merged with her soul or whatever kind of shenanigans like that. But no, nothing seems off about it, except the fact that she seems to know much more than we would have believed. I thought that this trio is just basically secondary characters. We just meet them for a side quest, and then it's like kind of whatever. Maybe Iroha is gonna help finding Kaede. Maybe not. Doesn't really matter either way. But no, it turns out that she's a fairly damn important person. At least as far as knowledge goes. Or, wait. Is it Momoko? Has to be. It's not Yachiyo's other friend, is it? She's not Yachiyo's other friend. The Yankee girl. Wait, we see her briefly on a photo on a wall. So I wonder if it's her. Also, that notebook. Super surprise plan. Secretly decorate the living room on a day when Yachiyo comes home late. Burst out the party popper when she comes home. Give her the coasters while she's surprised. Enjoy her smile. Yikes. Her smile and optimism gone, I'm afraid. Maybe they're gonna be brought back. Hopefully, she will get to smile again. But doesn't seem so right now. No. The Yankee girl has like purple, blue eyes. Something like that. Dark blue, dark purple. She has bright purple-ish. I know, man. And here we meet... what's her face? We meet Toka. Is Toka even listed as a character? She isn't, from what I can see. Man. They really listed Kuroe, who appeared like twice, and didn't list an important character like Toka. Oh no, she is listed. She is listed below Kuroe. So less important than Kuroe, apparently, or less appearances. The flower. That reminds me of the flowers from the porcelain shop. No, not quite the same. Those are roses. And she has on her weapon more like a chrysanthemum. Or it's just some frilly fabric. Could very well just be frilly fabric. And she uses a... what should I call it? An umbrella. With the rain leaking into the room, it would make sense. Why an umbrella, though? Protective? Protection from something? Protection from what, though? I mean, from rain, but I don't think that her wish was, I don't want to get wet in the rain, right? It's fairly unlikely. I'm Toka Satomi, a Magus. So we now know that both friends, we know for sure that both Ui friends are the Magus. Where's Ui, though? I mean, this is probably the best chance you get at figuring out where Ui has gone. Memory of Museum of Memories. So you can maybe look deeper into your memories or restore people's memories about Ui or something. And you also have direct access to one of her roomies, who also happens to be a Mahou Shoujo and a Magus to boot. I know, man. I was expecting answers. All I got was questions. All I got was questions, and questions even regarding answers that I thought I had. Right? Like, I thought I know more or less what's the deal with Yachiyo. I thought I know more or less what's the deal with Momoko. Turns out I know fuck all. Turns out everybody is still sus. Turns out Yachiyo might be sus. Turns out Momoko might be sus. Turns out Ui herself might be sus. Turns out maybe her roomies might be sus. Maybe her roomies used fucking Ui as a sacrifice to the demon lord Belphegor or something. I don't know, man. I really don't know. And also, this is like the best part here. They teased the explanation of two things. They teased the explanation of what's happened with Yachiyo, and they even like sprinkled some nice spices onto it in the form of, oh, what happened to her actually has to do with every magical girl. So it's much bigger than what you thought it is. It's much more important. And then we jump to the museum and we are teased, oh, you're gonna get all answers here. We finally meet the Magios. We finally meet someone who knew Ui. Credits. Credits. This was a good episode. This was a good episode. It really made me tense. It really made me unsure. It really made me uncertain. It really made me hype for future episodes. This episode, forgive the comparison, it was kind of like edging. This episode was actually like edging. Oh, we're gonna give you some answers, but not yet. You're gonna get some answers. You're gonna get some. No, haha. You thought. Oh, here's gonna be some answers. You're gonna get some. No. Here's gonna be some answers. You're gonna get some answers. Credits. And you're left here sitting, wanting more, thinking what the fuck just happened, and there isn't more. You need to wait. They really did it masterfully. They provided almost no explanations. They provided additional questions. But at the same time, it doesn't feel like you're being led on because you know that there is going to be answers. I really like this episode. This episode was great. Yeah, thumbs up. Cool episode. Cool episode. And I think that's it. I don't think I have anything more to say on the topic. Maybe I missed something, maybe I didn't. I know, you guys will tell me for sure in the comments below. What did you think of this episode, of my reaction, my theories, stuff like that? No spoilers, please. Especially not at such an important moment like that. If you do want to talk spoilers, my Discord is here, also in the description below. Open, free to everybody who wants. Like this video if you liked it, dislike it if you didn't, but tell me why so I can improve. Subscribe to the channel to be notified of future releases of not only Magia Record, but also Helk, Shangri-La Frontier, Frieren, Tate no Yusha, and plenty of others, Kamegacha in the future. I also stream sometimes, so click the bell to be notified of when I go live. Support the channel if you want monetarily on Patreon, linked down below as well, where for $10 a month you get early access to non-seasonal shows like Magia Record, and for $1 you get a role on the Discord and a place in the credits. And if you don't want, to support me on Patreon, you can do that on YouTube via memberships, super thanks, stuff like that. And if you don't want to pay any money whatsoever, you can still support the channel by sharing my content, spreading the word, because it costs you absolutely nothing and still helps the channel a lot. And now, with all of that out of the way, that's gonna be it from me for today. So as always, you guys do the good stuff, and I'm gonna see you in the next one. Cheers! And here's my wonderful Patreons: Kyuubey, Without a Net, The Group of Survivors, Zay Rainer, Shoshu, Akamaser, Fassel, David, Dr. Walt, Marshall, Gala, and Hans Peter. And you can join them if you want, and you don't need to... I don't know, become a Magus or something.